So the Professional Services Leadership Handbook, it's a practical guide for new and developing leaders in professional services. We've based it on extensive research with a wide range of successful leaders, their interviews and their insights. At the core of it is what we call the leadership triangle. That's the four key elements of professional services leadership as we see it. That's around business leadership, client leadership, people and self-leadership. So the book is split into those four sections, 3 chapters on each of those 4 core elements. I'm going to today talk a little bit more about client leadership, on what we mean by that and what we think is key to that. So we look at understanding clients, what they really need, connecting with clients, how you can develop a client-focused culture in your firm, and then sales. How do you build a really strong pipeline of client opportunities and projects? I'm going to focus particularly and give you a few top tips on client feedback and experience, which is something that runs through the whole of our client leadership section. Each of our chapters finish with a set of top tips, and I thought I'd share some of those with you now. Throughout the section we have great tools around client leadership. There's a maturity curve around client feedback, how to set up and run a client insights program, how you can use a client experience map. So 5 of our top tips around this section is using client feedback, making sure that you lock it into the performance of your business through KPIs, really hardwire that in. That's our first top tip. Secondly, closing the loop. If you get feedback from your client, make sure you close that loop really quickly, whether it's on improvement, even if it's great news, celebrate success with people. Thirdly, client insights. It's fundamental to establishing a strong client culture. Set up a client insights program, really run that rigorously, look at your top clients, understand really what they need. Fourthly, think about developing a client journey map. So that's how clients experience your organization, how they work through it, touch points, where there's handoff. How does that really work for a client? So the 5th top tip, which I'll leave you with, is around team ownership of your client journey. So once you understand the client journey, look at the touch points with your respective teams and hand over ownership of that client journey to your teams. See how they can improve that. See how they can work with that to make the client experience better. That's our 5 top tips on client leadership. There's lots more in the book. Hope you enjoy it and you find it useful.